Round 5 of the NRL is finished, so it's time to get picking round 6. But first we need to see how we did in round 5. And Thursday, Storm versus Broncos, we started very, very well, as I thought it was an absolute cracking game. And sneaked over the line. Storm win by 2 points. I did a 6-point win for Storm. I thought it would be close. Wow. Just what words can you describe for such an awesome game that Storm versus Broncos was? The majority of people did get it correctly, 78%. Not many people going for Broncos at the moment. They're not in the best form, are they? Let's be honest. And that's almost the same as their AFL counterparts as well. But I get a point for a result and a half a point for a close score. Then on Friday, we had Bulldogs versus Roosters, and oh my god, this was an upset, wasn't it? Because, what are you doing, Roosters? What are you doing to us? 92% of people went for Roosters to win this, and once again, a cracking game on the scoreline, 30-26. I did Roosters to win by 8. Bulldogs actually won by 4. So I get absolutely nothing, and not many people get anything for this either. So well done. Well done for the 2 people that got the correct score and the correct result. Well done to you. Then we had Knights versus Dragons, and got it correct. Get in there. However, I wasn't quite as close on the scoreline. The score was 30-10. And I predicted Knights to win by 10, and therefore no close score, but the result comes my way. So not too bad on that one either. Saturday then rolls around, and I was thinking maybe the Warriors do really well at home, being from New Zealand, may struggle coming away from home. I thought, okay, well maybe Rabbitohs have their chance to get their second win. It did not work out like that because Warriors were rampant. Absolutely rampant. They won by 30 shots. A huge win for them. They are doing very well, sitting currently in 4th place, joint with second to 8th, all have 6 points. That is how tight it is at the moment at the top of the table. But I get nothing there. Nothing at all. No one got a close scoreline either. Then, Sea Eagles versus Panthers. What the hell are the Panthers doing? We're getting some very odd results this week, for sure. I did Panthers to win by 6. I didn't think they would destroy or dominate. I didn't think it would be a huge win, but I still thought it would be a win. But Sea Eagles, they are currently now in 5th place. Level, 1 place above Panthers on shot difference or goal difference. And they won by 14, so nothing on the scoreboard there. And once again, only I think 3 people got close scores on that one, so well done for you. Then, Dolphins versus West Tigers. Here we go. Now, West Tigers, this is how you should be doing. I did a 6-point win for Dolphins. They won by 10, so I get the result and a close score. It's about time that West Tigers started playing, like they should be near the bottom. I think West Tigers fans are probably just happy at the moment that they started as well as they did with the last couple of results. But, yeah, 1.5 points for me there, so that was good as well. Sunday, Cowboys versus Titans. Cowboys obviously had a little bit of an upset the previous week in round 4. And I did assume, as considering they're facing the Titans, who did still manage to get 22 points, which is quite impressive for a team that is rock bottom without a win against the top team. But I did 18-point win. They won by 13. A Cowboys win. Lots of people got that result correct. 98% of people. Only one person tipped Titans to win because that person is a madman or woman. So 1.5 points for me there. Excellent. And then last game was Raiders versus Eels. Raiders. Wow. I thought it would be a close one, as did many people. No one really. They thought it would probably be around the, under 10-point lead. They won by 33. Wow. And this is still a team where Eels have won 2 games. They're not necessarily, then they're not to the Titans level, but Raiders, wow, now sitting in second place, probably because of the huge shot difference they've achieved on that game there. League table time, and Cool Bajul is still sitting at the top with Adelaide Bulldogs just underneath. 2 good weeks again for them. We got a little bit of movement. St. Giant and Brupel going up a couple of places, with AU Beach Bum and Kazaraza going down, replacing them. Who's gone up good amounts? Rymeister up 8, good movement. Felix up 4. Where am I? Oh, I'm up 1. I've overtaken Aussie Tash. Take that, Aussie Tash. Oh, God, I'm in 13th position. That can't be good. So it's okay. It's okay. Ajubi got on up 7. K-Power down 8. Let's see. Kev up 4. Moopy G up 7. Hacksaw up 3. Stormy, ouch, down 6. New Elijah down 5. The golden hat goes to Up the Faz. Well done, Up the Faz. Stephen J. Will down 7. Any big movement? Elmsey down up 5. Mighty Muffins rule down 7. They don't rule that much, clearly. Who has got the wooden... No one's got a wooden spoon this week. Ah, no one's got the wooden spoon this week. Round 6 then, here we go. Now, obviously, you got the Knights playing at home at the McDonald Jones Stadium against the Roosters. Now, the Roosters come off a really, really poor result. They are now suffering with some injuries, which is clearly going to hamper them even more. And the Knights, they just... wow. Yeah, I can't see them not winning this. They're at home. They're hopefully potentially finding form now. So I think I'm going to go with a Knights win by 8. I think, as I said, with that last couple of losses and Roosters' loss, wow, that was painful. 30-10, not good against the Dragons. So I am going to go with an 8-point win to the Knights. I think they should have it, especially having that home advantage. Friday at Amy Park. Storm versus the Bulldogs. Surely there's only one team in this. Surely there is only one team in this. Storm, they've had some absolute cracking games. Exciting games. So they are really, really fun to watch at the moment. The Bulldogs may have pulled off an upset against Sydney last week, but I think winning consecutive games back-to-back will be too much for them. So, yeah, 12-point win. It could be more than that, but I think being reserved enough, a 12-point win for Storm, I think is a fair result, actually, on paper there. Suncorp Stadium, such a beautiful stadium. Broncos versus Dolphins. Now, Dolphins, 3 wins in their last 4. Broncos, 2 in their last 5. It's a difficult one because Broncos have shown signs that they can perform well. They have shown that they can do it. Obviously, Dolphins are flying at the moment. They really, really are. This is a difficult one. I'm looking at my notes and I'm just thinking, both teams, there are upsides for both teams to win this, right? I think I'm going to go with the Broncos win. I think it's a really tough one to call, and both teams, like I said, have got pros and they have got cons. I think I'm going to give it with a Broncos win. They've shown some good fight, okay, and they are better than that. They're actually getting the results for at the moment. So it's going to be a tight one. I'm going to do a Broncos win by 4. Yeah, by 4. I don't see much in it. It should be a very tight game at least. Saturday at Go Media Stadium, Warriors are back at home in Auckland against the Sea Eagles. Now, obviously, both 3 in their last 5 games. I didn't predict Warriors to win last week coming over to Australia, but they did. They had a fantastic game, and now they're back in their home stadium, back on New Zealand in Auckland. I just can't see past them. I know Manly are doing quite well. They had a cracking game last week. I just don't think... the problem is Warriors, I know, aren't necessarily the finished product at the moment, but they are showing signs of it. And I think... yeah... I just don't. I know Eagles beat Penrith, and Penrith are a strong team, but it's going over to Auckland. It seems to make that difference at the moment this season. So I'm going to go with a Warriors win by 6. 1 try and conversion. Combank Stadium in Parramatta next. Eels versus Cowboys. Cowboys top of the table. They are flying. They had that one blooper. That's all I'm going to say. It was an anomaly. They are doing so well at the moment. And yeah, I think Eels losing last week to the Raiders, that was painful because that was a big loss to take. It was such... Eels put in such poor effort. I don't see how they're going to turn it round quick enough to beat Cowboys, who have got all the momentum at the moment. It's incredible. So let's do a Cowboys win by 10. We'll see if Eels can keep in it. They are 2 wins out of 5, but we'll see if they can keep in it. I'm going to do a Cowboys win by 10. Could be painful though, if Cowboys decide to play well. Sydney, Australia, Rabbitohs are just shocking at the moment. Versus Cronulla Sharks. There is no one else to look at here. Rabbitohs just cannot find their feet. They are looking so poor. They got thumped by Warriors in a one-sided game. Sharks, at the end of the day, they're coming in fresh after a bye. They've had a week off. And they're deservedly favourites here. They're deservedly favourites, even being away from home. So, players such as Lateral Mitchell that isn't playing for Rabbitohs, that's even more of a hindrance for them. So Sharks win here. I'm going to do a Sharks win by, let's do 16. Yeah, Sharks win by 16. Fairly confident, I think. Sunday then comes around, and West Tigers, who are overperforming, against Dragons, both on same score, same points at the moment in the league. But Tigers have been the surprising team, haven't they? They have surprised. St George are just, they're too inconsistent. They are really inconsistent at the moment, and I think it is a tough one. It is a tough one because, as I said, West Tigers, they did crash back down to earth, didn't they, last week? After 2 fantastic performances that shocked people, they did crash back down to earth. But being at home, I'm going to give them the win by 6. Maybe that home advantage is enough to get the win. We will see. Then at the GIO Stadium, the last game of the week, Raiders, Titans. Raiders are going to win this comfortably. Comfortably. Raiders get a rare chance to win 2 back-to-back. They started off 2 back-to-back and they lost 2 back-to-back. I think this is a perfect team to play to get another win with 2 games back-to-back. Gold Coast aren't playing well. What else can you say? They are, shocking. They are shocking. They are bottom of the table. They have yet to win a game, and I can't see them beating second place in the league. So, a confident win. 6, 12, 18. 18 to the Raiders with a confident win. So to finish off the week, we have my picks. Knights by 8. Storm by 12. Broncos by 4. Warriors by 6. Cowboys by 10. Sharks by 16. West Tigers by 6. And Raiders a big win by 18. Now, this league is really hotting up, and it is so close. Teams are not winning. There is some shock results going on, and you can see that with people's predictions. So it is a fascinating season to be watching and keeping track of. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's been very good, and I'm glad we've got 50 people in the league on Super Brew joining in. So if you haven't already, feel free to join the league and see if you can do better than me. Thank you so much. Please do like and subscribe, and I will catch you next week.